Welcome back, week 4. Happy Thursday. It's almost the weekend. So yesterday I put out recap. Today I'm putting out my week 4 predictions. Interesting week. A lot of teams could get up to 2-2, fall to 2-2. Will Briggs get his first win? Will I get my first loss? Hopefully no to both, but we'll see. So behind me, first meaningful trades of the year, both involving Cal, because he's Cal. The one down on the bottom, they're just swapping handcuffs. It's a good trade. Works for everyone. Bucky Irving's probably going to take more touches than Rachaad White here soon, so Briggs is going to have to choose. And then up here, interesting. East traded away his best player by far for Zach Moss and James Conner. I personally kind of like James Conner, but gross. Oh, man. I think Cal came out like a bandit here. His wide receiver room is now Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. So having a slightly worse running back room, I think he'll be fine with that. But yeah, interesting trade there. It might work out for both people, but like East already has Derrick Henry. He didn't need... I don't know. We'll see. Who am I to say? All right, first matchup of the week. We have Rob versus Makozy, and I'm going to pick Makozy here. I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's just two good teams, but Rob's team's injured as fuck. Excuse me, sorry, I just sneezed like a motherfucker. Mixon's still out. Godwin's questionable. Laporta's been ass. Andy's questionable. A.J. Brown's not going to play too, probably. It's just tough. Madison's looked better than he should, but that's still bad. Jameson Williams, his touches have gone downhill since week 1. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Rob's team here. I think Dak will probably eat on Thursday Night Football tonight, but who knows. Makozy's team, on the other hand, he has MVP Sam Darnold, fantasy MVP Saquon Barkley, and the rookie fantasy MVP Malik Neighbors. I like this team. If he had Cooper Kupp right now, to be able to throw in that flex would be so nice, or a little RB2. He's been trying to give me Evan Ingram for Montgomery. I ain't doing that. I'll let them running backs rot on my bench. But yeah, I'm going Makozy here. A healthy Rob destroys Makozy, but he ain't healthy. Makozy by 10+. Let's go. All right, second matchup. We got, little Poosh versus Maish. Best buds. Let's see. So I like Lamar, but Buffalo's defense looked really good. So Stroud against Jacksonville's fun. That's a lot of fun. Kieran Williams, the Bears defense has actually been pretty legit, but Jonathan Taylor's going against the Steelers defense. I like B-Rob against Arizona. I think everyone's going to come out expecting us to throw the fuck out of the ball with Jaden. I think we're going to just hand off the rock. Run the damn ball, baby. These two wide receivers are playing each other. I think I like Cooper better. I love Singletary against Dallas way more than I love Najee. If Njoku actually, I don't know. I'm going to take the upside here. I'm going to pick Pushan. I think Brandon Aubrey might be the best fantasy football player in the league. But Kyami Fairbairn will probably come back to earth. I'm going upset. It's just a gut feeling. I think Stroud has a huge week. Taking Pushan here. Maish's team is still very sick. Hopefully Dallas Goedert doesn't get a 200-yard game again. Another real weird matchup. I'm going to pick Clay here. I don't like Rag's team right now. Rag seems to think that he has good wide receivers, and I guess like name recognition-wise, he definitely does. Like Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, and Stephon Diggs, that's huge, but production-wise, they've been bad. Kincaid I like still a lot. I don't think Juwan Jennings is going to do that again. Bijan and Marv are hurt. I mean, Clay's team is just significantly more talented at this point. Starting Devontae Foreman, if that's even his name, that's horrible RB2 for Rag. I think Rag Sneaky has a chance to be the lowest scorer in the league this week. I don't know why there's a fucking light in my face at all times here. Oh, but yeah. I think Brock Purdy might play bad. I think he's playing a little injured. A-Chain is just, that offense is falling apart. I like Clay here. I like him by a lot, even if Marv doesn't play, but I think he will. Go Clay. Yuck, gross, and horrible. Holy shit, Scott's team is in just absolute shambles. He better pray to fuck that Kenneth Walker plays this week. Let me look. Oh, never mind. Kenneth Walker officially out. Wait, no. That was for last week. Why? Give me my fucking... I don't know. He has until Monday, so he might play, but that means Scott will have to choose to save him for Monday. Scott's team, Roma Dunze is hurt. Tyler Lockett and Samaje Perine are just incredibly horrible. Hayden's team, I think Mason probably good for a bounce-back week. Aaron Jones is somehow on the most dynamic offense in the league. I kind of like Baker against that shitty Philadelphia secondary. Pollard against Miami. I'm taking Hayden here. Scott's projected under 100 with a full lineup in. His team is just so down bad. Pacheco, Puka, IR, Kenneth Walker's out. His top three picks are all just done. Scott's so lucky he got a win last week because those might be few and far between. Like, you can't rely on Chuba Hubbard to get you 30 every week. Who the fuck was his other running back? Oh, both of them. Pacheco and Kenneth Walker. Oh, that sucks. Hayden by a million. So here's one that I grappled with in my head. I really wanted to pick Sutton to win here, but I could not come up with a way to justify it because I don't think Alvin Kamara is going to play. Without Kamara, there's just no hope at all in this matchup. Like, Nico's also questionable. Trey McBride is questionable. Sure, Devonta might not play. Deontay Johnson might come back down to earth. But without Alvin Kamara, this team goes from frisky to just downright horrendous. Confirmed. Sutton doesn't even have another running back on his roster, so I'm not sure what's going to happen when Kamara gets ruled out. I'm taking Brett here. I think CeeDee Lamb tonight's fire. I still don't like Braylon Allen starting, but Brett here. If Kamara somehow plays, it might be close, but it does not look good. I'm predicting Briggs to go 0-4. His lineup does not look good. Ayuk has been useless, absolutely useless. JSN had one good game. Amon-Ra, sneaky good Seattle defense. Both his running backs are booty cheeks. Geno's not a good fantasy QB. I don't know what's going on with Briggs' team. I figured he'd be wheeling and dealing this week, but he doesn't really have anyone to wheel and deal. Like, he's just... What is he, just going to get rid of Amon-Ra at some point? I don't know. Cal now has the best wide receiver room in the league by far. I like Drake London again, kind of as a good flex play, but Cal here by a lot. Finally, me versus Ish. I am not surprisingly going to pick myself. I'm projected the most this week. Rashee Rice has been fucking incredible. He's wide receiver 2. Obviously, my running backs are awesome. I have Hall, Cook, Dobbins. I have Monty on my bench. I have Jerome Ford on the bench. If I had a legit tight end, this team would be great, especially if Terry's good now. Ish now has Zach Moss and James Conner in his lineup instead of Justin Jefferson. Now he has Christian Kirk and an injured George Kittle. I think I'm going to win this week. Hopefully Jalen Hurts keeps playing like shit. James Conner's going to run all over Washington, but fuck it. Picking myself. So yeah, here are the picks this week. If the picks are correct, then I'll be 4-0. Briggs will be 0-4. Starting 0-4 would probably come close to eliminating Briggs from the playoffs. Basically, you got to get to 7 wins to get in the playoffs, and that would be very tough to do. So, big week for Briggs. Big week for me, too. 4-0 almost guarantees the playoffs. Good luck, everyone. Great Thursday night NFC Beast game tonight. Let's get after it.